Intelligence is what you feed you. It's all the input, the intel. Yeah. It's knowledge, it's data, it's every bit of everything that you've ever experienced, directly or indirectly. The only thing you can trust completely is nothing. Yeah. Even if you saw it, you saw a sliver of it. You don't know what sliver, what went on, what the real motivation, what was really going on. The world is really weird that way. And whatever you saw and whatever your feelings were, it's in there, it's in belief. And it's like I'm everywhere all the time, just looking. And it's like I'm communicating always. And it's dramatically more effective when you can be with a person and in real time understand when they need to speak, understand what a little more of what their feelings are. And honestly, it helps you be a better listener. On the phone, it's just a horrible game. And the worst is when you go to texting and shit. Can't stand it at all. Can't stand it at all. Oh, I can't believe how calm and relaxed I am. And as much uncertainty there is, it just keeps becoming more. Things change constantly. That's all it is. And I understand now that you have forever. You have forever. It's only when you stop doing that you stop being, as long as you keep dreaming, keep understanding that you do play a role for people. What you do every day matters. It might be a little hard for you, but the thing is, just make it easier for you. Simplify everything. Don't work really hard. Don't work if you don't have to. Try to really, really relax. Take up a hobby. Learn things. Become a little kid. That stuff that you think that the future is, that your grandkids going to need to know, you're the one that's going to have to teach them. Yeah, believe it or not, you will be a bigger influence than you think you are. And the key is making sure everybody has what they need when they need it, not when you want to give it. Yeah. And you can't give to somebody what they don't want. You have to give them what they want. And that's it. That's your role. I get people telling me, I had a guy last night all pissed off because his girlfriend's bi. She's cool with that. Not. And it's like, she can do whatever. But if she's going to have Bop, she should have his. And that's bullshit. And she's fucking crazy. And she needs to calm down. And da-da-da. And his girlfriend, and I'm kind of like, I want to say to the guy, it's like, your friend. And it's like, it's obviously, you can do the math on this one. And it's like, you're only hearing bits and pieces. I'm only hearing bits and pieces. But he's upset. And he was talking in terms of tacos and stuff like that. I'm just like, oh my God, disgusting, but whatever. It's, yeah. Calm down, get him home. And it's like during the day, you get all kinds of cool stuff to, that was cool. You get all kinds of cool stuff. At night you do too. But it's like you never know. But at night, the cops are literally fucking with you, hoping to figure out a reason to pull you over. Honestly, I'm not doing any more nights in Sheboygan because I'll show you. It's crazy. Oh my God. And it's like, it doesn't seem like much, but you know what, if you drive car, which people do, it matters. I am so freaking relaxed. Naturally aspirated, relaxed. It's like, oh. Yeah. I want to go. I've never slam dunked a basketball on a court without running up a wall and pushing off and flying backwards and shit. I was discouraged always. This guy my size couldn't do it. And I'm like, oh, fuck. I grew a hell of a lot. Like my senior year and stuff. But by then I was so out of... I was in like incredible shape. I was. But I wasn't in total. I worked. And I went to school a little bit. Yeah. I never had classes, literally. Never had a class with people my grade. I was the freak. People didn't know what the fuck my thing was. Yeah. They were curious. It's like I was always stuck in other classes and I worked by myself. Sometimes it coincided like earlier on where I had groups of high flyer girls and they all worked together after school. I did not. They did all the homework. I never did the homework. But I came in and while we were talking in our breakout sessions, I would fucking finish my homework and I go in the next class, do my homework in that class for the next one. And boom, boom, boom. And I was like right there. I literally never ever thought of school outside of school. These girls that were like my peers, they were on it all night at home on working with shit together. Me, I was being a crazy motherfucker and working. I was working at the store, selling video games and guns and plumbing and you name it. You name it, longer. You name it. And having fun. And I was getting into frisbee and flying kites and met some rich kids and learned how cool some people really had it and changed my views on things and realized the whole key is relaxing. Everybody's just trying to relax. And oh God, I had some great mentors. I mean, I had people that just really lived life that I got to see throughout time. I got to see a lot. And I'm amazed by a few people. Most people I think of as furniture. They're simply there. Like I used to never. It's like, who's the fucking bartender? Who's this? I don't know. Who's the person I talk to all the time? I still don't know virtually anybody's names. But I have, excuse myself with that, I have sheer numbers of people every day. Sheer numbers. Just mass. I'll meet a dozen people a day. And to everybody, it's like meeting me. If you ever met me, like if you meet me in a full-on situation, I'm memorable. As I try to get you engaged. I want your life to be better when you leave the car. I want your life to be better when you leave the car.